How was your weekend?
Boy, you're focused on the listener this morning. You're like, what's on your screen over there, Kirsch?
Squirrel. It's been you know what? I have a sick husband at home, and that's just drained me, okay?
It was a good weekend. I spent a lot of time at the high school, at Berlin High School.
I saw it. Under the Lights looked awesome.
It was awesome. The marching band comes out and does their thing. And
Under the lights?
Yeah, well, under no lights, actually, but they have lights on all their instruments. And it's really pretty cool. So it's kind of their way to wrap up the season and everything.
I was waiting on my video.
I baked, I cooked, I did some yard work this weekend. I did a lot this weekend.
You are the all-American house husband. I love it.
I was Susie Homemaker. We got to come up with a dude version of that. What is that?
Boozy Homemaker?
Actually, that's pretty accurate.
I'm sure your bourbon was not far.
Yeah, well, I went through my cabinet, actually, and I pulled out, you know what a bottle kill is?
Nope.
So it's where you have just like one pour left in the bottle. And, I was like, you know what? I'm going to pull these ones out and set them aside. So next time I want to have a whiskey, that's what I'm going for. The ones that just had like one pour left.
I had an interesting conversation about bourbon this past weekend and how I felt so shamed when you had me taste some really expensive bourbon. I can't even remember the name in front of people. And I got shamed because of my facial reaction.
You hated it.
Yeah, I did. I don't even remember. But then they were like, do you know how much that was? And I was like, disgusting 0.0? I don't know.
Well, you don't like anything, so I'm not.
That's true. Again, let's not take my word for it like granted. I like wine and then White Claw. So that shows you right there how non-educated in alcohol I am.
Speaking of White Claw, wait till you hear today's Cul-de-sac Confidential.
Gosh.
If you don't know this already.
Is it about me?
No, we do this Cul-de-sac Confidential where listeners, and you can do this as well, submit the crazy things that happen in your neighborhood, and we'll keep your identity a secret. We've got that coming up this morning around 7:30, and today's is a little wild. I like it.
Oh, we get to enjoy all the tea. I love it.
Ask what you did this weekend.
I don't even remember what I did this weekend.
I mean, it was yesterday and the day before.
I know, and I have a sick husband, so clearly that's taken up all my time. Because the world's ending, didn't you know?
Scale of 1 to 10, really, how sick is he?
He's like a 3, 4. Maybe a 5. I don't know. It depends on the day.
I love it. He's got a man cold? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, maybe with like a slight fever.
Oh, okay. Well, that's next level then.
He's fine.
So you might want to go through your socials and see who needs to go away forever.
So what made me think of this segment where Kirsch gets to just shame my friends and tell me why I need to unfriend certain ones was because I had a friend over the weekend tell me, we were talking about Star Wars, and I love Star Wars, okay? But they said that a psychic predicted Han Solo dying in The Force Awakens. By the way, sorry, spoiler alert. But that's why they go see a psychic now. And it just made me sit there and question all of our friendship. And I thought, I wish Kirsch was here because, man, would he have fun with this one.
Okay, first of all, why does so much of your life and so many of your conversations revolve around movies?
Or the stars? I don't know. Well, I really do love movies, but I don't know. It's the path that was chosen for me.
So much of your life, like seriously, and so many of your conversations. I was talking to a friend about a movie, or, I'll mention something and you're like, oh, that happened in this movie. And I'm like, why? Not everything is a movie.
I mean, it kind of is, Kirsch, okay?
No, it's really not. But anyhow,
have you seen Idiocracy?
Don't want to.
You've never seen it?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, okay.
Where do I work that into my life?
The plane somewhere?
No,
I don't know.
Time to watch Idiocracy.
I don't know. Okay,
Anyhow.
So anyways, I know I have a few friends that you would love to have me unfriend.
Well, I mean, I can't even speak on that one. Like, you wouldn't unfriend somebody because they have to go, so they're seeing it. What?
Psychic. They're seeing a psychic because they realized that psychics predicted Han Solo died in Star Wars. And I was like, I am questioning our friendship.
No, I wouldn't
that's why
question
you're seeing
that friendship.
A psychic.
I would.
I love leaving you speechless.
I am speechless. I'll tell you who I unfriend. The people who are vicious and vile and awful and like have completely different core values from me and want to like that kind of stuff. I'm like, don't need that bad person in my life. They seem like they're a terrible influence and ruin everything they touch.
You're don't just mute them?
No, I unfriend people.
Okay. You go the whole way.
I go the whole way. And I don't do that often, but there are some people that I do that with. I wouldn't unfriend somebody because they went to a psychic.
No, it was just like weird.
Over a movie.
That's why they're going to a psychic. I don't know.
Yeah.
Wow, I really thought you'd have a little more fun with that one, but yet I did leave you speechless.
That's just a weirdo is what that is.
What a weirdo.
That's just...
What a loser. What a weirdo.
No, like as far as unfriending stuff, I mean, don't unfriend somebody because they went to a psychic over something in a movie. I mean, that's...
Okay. Well, you know what? Let me live my life, okay?
Did you unfriend them?
No, it just made me question. Maybe I should one day.
Okay, go for it then. Do it right now.
I might mute them.
No, unfriend them.
I don't have... That's really mean. I can't do that. I can just mute them. I don't know. It's like a whole thing in my head.
There you go. There's 3.5 minutes of your life you can never get back, and I hope you enjoyed every minute of it. I went crazy yesterday. I made like dinner in the crock pot last night. I made mashed potatoes from scratch. I baked banana bread. Like, I don't know what got into me yesterday.
Who are you, Betty Crocker?
Seriously, Kirsch, Betty Kirsch. Kirsch Crocker. Something like
Kirsch
that.
Crocker. Sounds better than Betty Kirsch.
It was good stuff. But
it looked delicious.
I went to Kroger yesterday, and when I was checking out,
you did.
We've been doing the whole click list thing for a long time, where you order it and they load them in your car and you move on, right? Recently, I started going back and doing like big grocery shopping. And
because you're famous and you want to make sure people recognize you. I get it.
That's really it, yeah. But it has been great. I've come up with all these like fun meal ideas and everything else, and I've been cooking like crazy. But I can't believe how expensive it is to grocery shop now. I was thinking about this yesterday when I paid.
You sound so old.
I know, but I was thinking about this yesterday when I paid. Going to Kroger years ago, I remember thinking, man, you can't get out of this place on less than $100.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, I can't get out of this place on less than $300.
Yeah. And you know what? Be grateful you don't have a toddler who doesn't understand the point of wasting food. And
I have 2 teenagers who don't understand the point of wasting food.
You can at least teach them that.
You're cute.
I mean,
that was adorable right there, what you said.
You could at least make them work for their food or money.
You just keep getting funnier. Emily's appearing in the Funny Bone at Easton this weekend, Friday and Saturday night.
And that would be horrible and terrifying, and I would cry. So
this new report found the average American is going to spend about $1,000 on Thanksgiving this year. Not just dinner, though. That's travel expenses and everything else. Almost $300 on travel, gas, plane tickets, hotels. $175 on food, $110 on drinks.
Okay.
I'm coming to your house for Thanksgiving.
You know what? I told you, you're invited. Celebrate your birthday with me and my family, Kirsch.
$83 on decorations for Thanksgiving.
What? I mean...
you already put Christmas up, right? This weekend?
Yeah.
It's all done?
No, it's not all done. I got the tree up.
You said on Friday Christmas was going to be done this weekend.
Well, then I got distracted, okay?
I was like, there's no way that's happening. You're like, yes, it is. It's happening.
Your interpretation of me is amazing.
I
got the tree up.
I told you it wouldn't.
Oh, now I just want to prove you wrong even more. So let me deal with my frailing, sick husband, and then I will get back to you on when it gets up, okay?
Okay, sounds good. I'm going to call Christmas fully up, not at all this season. All right, Emily, are you ready for this one? It's the Columbus Cul-de-sac Confidential this week.
I am. You had me at White Claw.
So tell us how this started. A couple weeks ago, you texted me and were like, we need to do this and see if it turns into something.
I was watching with a friend of mine outside her window a fight go on in the neighborhood. And I was like, I bet there's a lot of tea out there that we're missing out on in the neighborhood. So we decided to, bring it to the airwaves.
All right. So you can always submit yours. Either call us at 877-937-1039 or it's probably easier to email it if the story's long.
Yes.
Over at 1039themaverick.com, there's a link to us.
Yes, there is. So we want to know what's going on in your neighborhood.
So can I actually, for this one, I'm going to use more appropriate music for this story.
Okay.
Hang on a second. Let me go with this. There we go.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
I was not expecting that.
Well, this seems more appropriate for this story out of the Columbus Cul-de-sac Confidential. This week's story comes from a listener in Plain City who writes in with a story about her HOA president. Oh, she put his name in here. Should I say it?
Just change it.
Bob.
Okay.
Bob, who has apparently decided his true calling in life is running a men's stretching group out of his garage every Tuesday night at 7.
That can either go really sketch or really I don't know, actually. Nope, it's just sketchy. Never mind.
Okay, yeah. So this listener figured it was exactly what it sounded like. A few dads pretending to stretch while venting about their kids' soccer travel schedules. That is until last week when she glanced at her Ring notifications and saw something very different. 6 neighborhood moms, all carrying yoga mats, all walking into Bob's garage like they were reporting for a secret mission.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So the garage door was barely lifted, just enough to keep the space heater from asphyxiating everyone. And from outside, she could hear music that absolutely was not yoga music. She said it sounded more like a playlist for people who make questionable choices on vacation.
Oh, no.
That's why I went with this music. So she texted her friend group asking why the moms were doing yoga in Bob's garage instead of literally anywhere else. And her friend shot back, oh, that's definitely not yoga in there.
Okay. I just, at least they brought the yoga mats, I guess, to make it seem like it was.
It was a cover. It turns out they had their adult beverages in there. The whole place was full of White Claws hidden inside hollow yoga blocks, and blackout curtains Bob installed were not for privacy. They were to keep spouses from figuring out where the moms disappeared to every Tuesday night.
I feel like if you have to lie about where you're going, you're doing something wrong. I would just say, hey, it's a girls' night. It's book club.
Here's how it all fell apart.
And I'm going to drink.
Everything fell apart when one of the moms got a little too enthusiastic and knocked over the space heater in the garage, causing the smoke detector to go off. Bob panicked and hit the garage door opener like he was trying to launch a rocket. The door flew up and the entire street got a front row seat to what looked like a rave at our local Pineapple Club in full effect.
Well, ain't no loss when you're drinking claws, Kirsch.
Now the HOA board is reviewing the situation, which is suburban speak for everyone already knows, but we're pretending to be adults here. This listener ended her message with a line that I think deserves an award.
Okay.
I'm not sure what needs more stretching, Bob's hamstrings or the truth.
That does deserve an award. Can we make one? Let's make one.
There's the Columbus Cul-de-sac Confidential. What's up, Plain City?
Well, everyone has secrets, I guess.
I feel like there's a lot more of that going on than we know about. How did we become such boring adults where we're talking about this off air? It's Classic Hit Country 103.9 The Maverick. After we did the Cul-de-sac Confidential a few minutes ago, you brought this up.
Yeah, that the new Suburban Flex is golf carts.
You've noticed that too?
Yes, and I just want to know, okay, one, why? Does it make it easy? Like, you can still get drinking and drive. You can still get a DUI on a golf cart.
You can get a DUI on a lawnmower.
Yes.
Try hard enough. But no, I've noticed that in my area, everybody has golf carts all of a sudden, and they're all driving them around. Some of the parents, I don't know if you saw this when you picked up my kids from school, some of the parents actually show up at the school on their golf carts to pick their kids up.
Yes, and I'm like, that's a little extra.
I'm like, what are you doing? Like, this bad boy's got heated seats.
Also, it was freezing.
Yeah, right.
And, I feel like if I did that, well, I don't live in a neighborhood, but I can only imagine the looks I'd get driving down my country road with a golf cart to go into town.
That would be
But I know a lot of people who want this. I get it in Florida. I do. But I don't know. What am I missing? What is the perk of having it?
I don't understand that either. And the thing that bothers me a little bit is, my girls are 14 and they have friends. No, they don't want one. They're fine without one. And we live on a golf course. We don't
Yes.
have a golf cart, and we were the ones who, anyhow, I don't want one. They don't want one. So anyhow, one of their friends, or maybe two of their friends they were telling me about, who are 14-year-old boys, their parents let them drive the golf cart wherever they want. And I see them on the roads.
That sounds so dangerous.
Like there's traffic going 50 miles an hour. Here they are in a golf cart. Now it's jacked up and it's got lights and a sound system and all that. But
Doesn't
they're
matter.
14. That's not legal, I don't think.
No, I don't think it is either. And I thought you were about to say like the parents let them drive so they can drink or something, but kids also have zero fear. So I can only imagine what they're going to get into with a golf cart.
Right. I saw one of the boys, and my daughter was like, "Oh, that's." I'll say his name.
So-and-so.
It's Ethan.
Okay.
That's Ethan in his golf cart, and he's driving over the railroad tracks, bouncing. Everybody's flying around and everything else. There's a train coming. There's cars. I'm like, you're in a golf cart, bro.
Yeah, no, that's terrifying. There has to be some kind of rule around it. I don't know. I just want to know what we're missing because I will never get one unless we move to Florida, I guess. That's a big maybe. What?
I'm fine with a car.
I know. I like my car. You're right. Heated seats.
Heated seats.
Makes me feel safer
say
too.
More. What are we missing? If you're in the golf cart crowd, please text us 877-937-1039. Talk us into buying one. It's going to be a tough sell, but talk us into buying one.
It'll be a tough sell for Kirsch. I'm easily talked into.
That's true. I want to give you a little peek behind the scenes here. It's always fun, how do Kirsch and Emily put the show together?
Real life experiences.
We have a shared Google Doc. And when we come up with ideas that we want to talk about, we'll pop them on there so you can be like, oh, you know what, let's talk about this at 8:30 or, that sort of thing. And I just want to read what's on here because I've been trying to decode this for the past hour and a half. What this is.
I brain dump on here so I know what makes sense.
Yeah, she brain dumps, and I want to read directly off this page what this says, the Emily's question of the day.
Oh, gosh.
Here's what she wrote on here, and if you can figure out what the heck she's saying.
I can explain it if you let me.
No. Listen, I'm just going to read this word for word. Do you ever have someone you're friends with and need them to answer and they haven't, so you ask a question to them that you know they'll answer?
Yes. Okay. So I have a friend. You know what? I'll call her out because I call all my friends out. Whitney. I texted several times yesterday. Okay. And then I texted her something this morning that I knew she would answer because it gets her heated. And guess what? She answered. So then I went back to my text and replied from yesterday and said, still waiting on these.
Wow, rude.
No, it's just, I forget to answer people all the time. So call me out too.
You're like, I'm still waiting on these.
Yes.
Were they important?
No.
Oh, then just let them go.
I know, I will. But yeah, do you ever do that? No, they haven't answered you, and then you know that if you ask a certain question, they will answer you?
I've never done that in my life.
Seriously? You do it to me all the time, I swear.
Never done that in my life.
Okay, next time you do it to me, I will screenshot for receipts. Okay?
I've never done that.
No,
if I have a question, I just ask it, and if you don't answer, I'm like, she must be busy.
No, but then you just ask another question that would get my attention.
No. There's nothing like that has ever crossed my mind, but I'm going to start doing it.
Okay. I still think you have.
If I have, it hasn't been on purpose.
Why do you always make me feel like I'm weird?
I don't do that.
Well, now I feel weird.
Why do you feel weird?
But really, I needed her to answer.
Do you ever have someone you're friends with and need them to answer and they haven't, so you ask a question to them that you know that they'll answer when they answer you for the answers that you need to have from them for your friends? If I do not brain dump the way I need to, Kirsch, okay, then I will forget what I'm supposed to ask. I think of so many things I forget that I want to talk about. Okay, you know what? Let's go. Let's move on. Let's go play more music. It is National Unfriend Day.
You're about to unfriend me.
Today is National Unfriend Day. So if you've got those people who have been driving you crazy on Facebook or Instagram or whatever, it's the day to go in there and just dump them.
So if you see that Kirsch doesn't follow me anymore, you know why, because it's the show today.
been so confused all
Honestly.
day. I'm like,
I know.
what?
So am I. I told you, I have a sick husband at home. I don't know. I just feel like that's where my energy has gone, okay?
You said that he was like a 2 out of 10 sick, though.
Have you met him? When he's sick, Kirsch.
He's the ultimate man cold guy?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
I mean, I remember, he might actually unfriend me now that I think about it. Because, when he told me he had a cold, like a sore throat, I laughed. Because he doesn't take time off and he's very against, he's like, I'll work through it. So I just thought he was joking.
So you said you haven't unfriended anybody in the past year at all? 0.
Correct. I just mute them.
Okay.
I've come very close, but I didn't want to do that. What?
So why not unfriend them?
That's just really mean. And what if I need them later?
Actually, you know what? I'll be honest. I've only unfriended one person in the past probably 2 years.
One of my friends.
Yeah, it was your friend. She was being really mean to me.
Let's not call him out, okay?
It's not you. And she was being really, really mean to me.
I mean, did you start it?
No, I didn't start it.
Okay. Because I just want to make sure it wasn't your fault.
It was not my fault.
I'll victim blame there.
Oh, yeah, great. Thanks.
No, I mean, yeah, I had to mute her for a little bit. It's fine.
So why not just unfriend her?
Because I like her.
Oh, okay. I liked her too until she started being directly mean at me and rude.
I am not putting this part on the podcast. My goodness. Okay. I might
Put
have
it
to.
on.
You're making more work for me that I have to now bleep names and stuff like that.
Put it on.
You might get me unfriended by her, okay? And I actually do really like her. We just see some things a lot differently.
Well, she didn't have to be mean to me. She could have been respectful, but
Are
she
you sure
wasn't.
it's not how you read it?
I'm sure.
I don't remember. I do remember you sending lots of screenshots.
Yeah.
And saying, how are you friends with her?
I was just like, this person is being vile and vicious, and I don't need this in my life.
We don't talk about this stuff.
Not that I have any grievances to air or anything.
Okay.
I'm not talking to you.
Okay, that's rude. Okay. Okay, so yeah, if you didn't know, Kirsch really needed to let it all out. I feel like he's been holding that one in. When are you going to unfriend Betty?
Oh, no, she's wild enough that it's just entertaining.
Okay.
And she's nice to me.
Yeah, but everyone's usually nice to you.
Not